Hi, this is Julie with Beadaholique, and today I want to show you how to make this earring. And the technique we're going to be really focusing on is how to use this earring finding here, which has these little loops, how to bead around them to make a decorative edge, and then I'm just going to show you how to really easily make a dangle to complete the earring. So what we're going to be using is, again, this great earring finding that has these loops. And I've got this one here in gunmetal plate with a topaz colored stone. But you can actually see that they do come in a variety of shapes and finishes, and they are just so pretty. So then I've got a few Swarovski crystals right here, which I'm going to use to make my dangle. I'm using size 11/0 Toho seed beads to go around the edge. I have some Wildfire beading thread at 0.006, and it's in white for this particular project. I've gone ahead and cut about 3 feet worth, and I've threaded it onto a size 13 beading needle. The tools you'll need for the actual beading around the edge of the earring finding is a thread zapper and a pair of scissors. And then to make the little dangle, I have a pair of flush cutters, a wire looping pliers, and a chain nose plier. So we're gonna start with actually doing the beading around the edge. I have a little pile here of size 11/0 seed beads, and then I've got my thread on my needle, and I do not have a knot at the end, nor do I have a stopper bead if you're familiar with bead weaving. So I'm going to take the end that doesn't have the needle, and I'm going to place it through a side loop. I'm going to pull it so it's about 8 inches through, and then I'm going to tie a simple overhand knot. Make sure that my tail is still about 8 inches long, and just pull that down. Then I'm going to do another knot, so I'm going over and under, and then over and under again. And now I'm just going to pull that down. Make sure it stays on the right side of the loop. I don't want that loop getting caught in there. And pull snug. So make sure you leave that tail, and now we're going to go ahead, and I've pulled my knot to the back, and I'm going to pick up 4 seed beads with my needle. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I'm going to go through the next loop. And I'm going to repeat that process. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go through the next loop. We're just going to do this all the way around. And you can see I'm actually holding the tail just so that it's out of the way. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we've now got 3 sides completed, 1 more to go. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to go up through the loop. So we've made a complete round, and now we actually want to go back all the way through the beads again. So I'm going to take my needle, I'm going to place it through what was the first bead I strung on, and all the beads next to it. I'm also going to go through the loop and pull. And I'm going to do this all the way until I get to my starting point. What I'm doing is I'm reinforcing these beads. They're actually going to now be a little bit stiffer, and they're going to stay on here better. And I am going through the loop again each time as well. Now I don't want 2 knots on the same side, so I'm back to my starting point. You can see my little knot under there. So I actually now want to go up through again those first beads I strung on, and now I'm just going to take my needle, go under my threads, pull the needle through. I've got a nice loop now here. I'm going to put my needle through my loop, and pull. I'm going to do that again. I'm going to go under my threads. I'm going to go through my loop, and I'm actually going to go through it one more time. And I'm going to pull it snug. Now what I want to do is I want to keep threading through because I want to be able to pull that knot so that it actually goes into the hole of the bead a little bit, just so that it's disguised. I don't want it so obvious. There you go, the bead slipped over the knot, just enough that it's hidden. Just gonna go through a few more just to hide my tail. And now I'm going to take my thread zap. There we go. So that one is now nice and hidden. So I'm going to take my needle off of my cut thread. And you can see I have quite a bit of thread left. You probably don't need quite a yard to begin with. I always like to start with more rather than less, but probably 2 feet would suffice. So if you're using a size 13 needle like I am and you have this Wildfire thread, it sometimes helps if you take your nail and you just flatten the tip. Makes it go into the needle a lot more easily. So my needle is back and threaded on here. So now what I want to do is I want to go up through my beads again and just pull, just so that knot again gets hidden a little bit. There we go. And now I'm just going to take my thread zapper, zap off that end, and there we've created a beaded edge around that earring finding. And now I just want to show you how to make a super simple little dangle to complete the earring. So I've got a 6mm bicone. I'm just going to put now a seed bead. I've got this great chessboard bead, one more seed bead, another bicone, and then I'm going to take my wire looping plier, which is great because it has this wonderful concave shape. I'm just going to press down so it made a curve, and I've just made a very quick and easy simple wire loop. Snip off the excess with my flush cutters. I'm going to open up that loop a little bit more and just slip it on to that bottom loop right there. Close my loop back up. And there we go. So quick and easy. It's a great way of making a really pretty pair of earrings in a very easy fashion. And these are great. They come in various shapes and sizes and metal finishes, and you will love them. They're a great addition to your jewelry making toolbox.